Hello there. Happy Monday. We're back in New York. You see my Nikki D background. Yeah. Back home. This is good. This is a good thing. It's late, so I'm probably gonna make this quick, but I'm not really capable of making anything quick, and we know this about me. So, I spent the weekend with a bunch of absolutely beautiful people seeking, looking for solutions, digging into, their inner selves and spirituality to try and find answers to whatever's happening in their lives, life, love, the weather, money, sickness, health, bereavement, grief, childhood, blah, 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 right? And I'm always grateful to be amongst people who are doing that kind of seeking, right? And I came away with a really profound and insistent tug at how much I see people looking for the answer. And they want, not only are they like, what is the thing I should do to make it all better, or to make it go away quick, or to not have to feel this way. Like, tell me a perfect meditation, or the perfect mantra, or the perfect conversation I need to have with this problematic boss, lover, child, just to tighten it up and make it okay. And the truth is that what I hear in a lot of that questioning is like, let me make all that okay so I can be okay, right? And so it's like, tell me what to do, tell me what to do, tell me what to do. Now, there's a serious lack of autonomy in that approach, because if you were to come to me and say, what do I do about this? I could listen. I would ideally ask you questions to help you find the answers. And I might tell you what I have done in that type of situation, literally making it clear that if I have never been in that situation, that what I'm telling you is simply a matter of opinion or knowledge that I have, which is not backed up by experience. And that's okay. That's a form of education, if you will, and information and knowledge. But for me, wisdom comes from sharing what has happened to me that you might benefit from. And that also helps me to have learned from the experience. But when you come to me and you're like, tell me what to do and give me an answer, if I do that for you, I'm doing you an injustice. I'm actually saying that I know better than you about you, and that here's what you should do. But here's the problem with that. If you go the route that I said and then it doesn't turn out, guess what you get to do is blame me, right? As opposed to, it's a little bit more complicated and difficult if you go that route and then you regret your decision because you have nobody to look at but yourself for the regret. But you see, this is the spiritual realm of life and love and forgiveness and growth, which is to say that, if you have a choice between path A and path B, and you say, okay, I'm gonna, do all your information, but you see people hesitate around these choices for months, for years, right? Trying to be like, what's the perfect way to go? Because I don't want to feel bad about this, or I don't want to do the wrong thing, and there is no perfect way to go. Because even if you take path A and it turns to shit, you wouldn't know what path B would have turned into. You just have no idea. So you could sit and regret path A that you chose as an adult and regret what happened, regret the consequences, and sit in that and feel sorry for yourself. Or you can say, oh, okay, so this is the way I was supposed to go because I trust myself. This is the way I was supposed to go because I sought inner guidance, and there was a thing in me that said, go. Go with that voice. Go with that person that is you and that knows that you know. Because here's the thing I really, 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 really want to drum home. Nobody has the answers for you. Nobody. And even you about yourself are going to be wrong, especially as you're learning how to acquire wisdom and self-knowledge. It's like you're probably going to be more wrong than you are right. But this is the path to self-discovery. This is the path to confidence. People are always like, how are you so confident? You know how I'm so confident? I fuck things up, man. I fucked him up. I just went at it and I was like, I'm just gonna blow it. And of course, when I was younger, it was horrible. I regretted it. It was like, oh my God, what was I thinking? What an idiot. But don't you understand that that's the whole thing? That's the path to confidence. It's actually thinking you're a piece of shit, you have no self-esteem, you're an idiot, you can't make decisions. And you realize, after like time after time after time, you're like, you know what, I actually learned some things. You know what, I actually really don't regret that, because even though it didn't turn out the way I liked, I'm a better person as a result of that experience. So self-knowledge is inside you. Answers are inside you. You have divine being, a soul, an inspiration, an intuitive sixth sense that knows that it knows. And the job of being purposeful and fulfilled in this lifetime is to go with what you know that you know, even though your head's like, no, I don't know. Take it away from me. Give me an answer. No. No one's giving you answers anymore. And if you really want to grow up and live life and become fulfilled and content and really stop being a victim to like all the shit going on in the world or all the stupid stuff that people do, that's where it starts. The decisions are happening here and not here. They're happening here, down deep within you, which is where you have a fundamental place, which is divine. Seek it, tap into it, grow it. That's where your power is. That's where your answers are. Thanks for joining me.